Hey everyone, M1 Shadow here. So today I have a subject that I was trying to think of how to do a video for, and it's in relation to felons and firearms, and should a felon who was released from prison or after doing their time, should they have a firearm? And I think the easiest way to do this is, first let's break it up. You have two different situations. You have violent felons, and then you have non-violent felons. When it comes to let's first talk about non-violent felons. That's maybe someone involved in some sort of fraud, DWI. Are these serious crimes that need to be dealt with? Yes, absolutely, of course. I'm not contesting that at all. But do I think that these people should have their firearms rights taken from them? And no, not at all. It's a nonviolent crime. I do not think that should have anything to do with their right to defend themselves. That's just my opinion on that. So now we get into violent felons. Something like that, and I'm not going to give what I think each sentence should be for each individual situation, because there's a lot of different situations. But I think that something like that should be decided, okay. If it was something really bad, maybe this person should never have a gun again. Or if it was something, not that bad, maybe and I shouldn't say not that bad, because, either way, violence is violence. But, let's take, a guy got into a fight defending his wife's honor and maybe went a little too hard on a guy, and, the guy he was fighting, and he got a felony assault, versus someone who held up a store at gunpoint. I don't think that they should be treated the same way. When it comes to stuff like that, I think that's where they have to decide, okay, does this person have a 2-year probation once they're released without firearms? Or even if they didn't go to jail, maybe they don't have a firearm for a year or 2 years. Or if they do, maybe they're only allowed to have a shotgun, and it's only allowed to be in the house. They can't have any pistols or anything that they conceal or bring out of the house. And again, that's just my thoughts. I'm not even set in stone on that. That's just kind of my mind thinking of, maybe different solutions for something like that. Of course, if it was a very violent crime, like this person went up and shot a place up, I don't think I'd ever want that person ever having a gun again, because they're obviously too dangerous. But, again, that's why I'm saying it's all situational. Anyway, I'd really love to hear your thoughts on this, because, again, I'm not set in stone when it comes to that part. This is just kind of my thoughts, and I'd like to hear yours. As always, I do want to thank you all for watching, and have a good one.